Welcome to Ready We're Rolling, as we showcase exciting new talent recorded live in front of a studio audience and broadcast across the World Wide Web from sessions on the river in Fort Erie, Ontario. Ready? We're rolling.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're too kind, honestly. Yes, thank you. Welcome to Fort Erie. Sessions on the river, streaming live on the interwebs. Thank you. What a great crowd. What a great crowd we have out. But no wonder, because we have a band hailing all the way from Victoria, BC, which stands for British Columbia. BC, which is a Canadian, as west as you can get on the west coast, past the west coast, and on the island which has another coast, West Coast Mach 2. You're, yeah, in a way. Anyway, you guys shouldn't be talking. You're not on yet. No, I'm just joking. This is their last stop on their Ontario-wide tour, and we are so happy to have you. Please welcome the Michael Wood Band.
Thanks a lot, Joel. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine. Plowmen take my earth. No one would level on the line. Nobody's off of this world. With a Michael Wood Band. No reason to get excited. The TV softly spoke. There are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I through this, and this is not a fate. Well, let us stop talking falsely now. The hour's getting late. Hey! much confusion. I can't get no relief. Businessman, you drank my wine. Bowman, take my earth. Not a lover on the line. Nobody's offered his word.
Thank you guys so much. We're the Michael Wood Band. We're really pleased to be here in Fort Erie. It means a lot to you guys having us. All right, we're gonna do one from our record now. This one's called Take It Slow.
Bird from the nest, you know you fall with the best. I knew a girl one time who went and lost her mind. She said to stay today, don't go away. I knew a friend of mine who worked all day and night, and then he lost it all. Can't bear the fall, we'll take it slow, and then you will know everything gets better the second time. Try it again, I'm with you my friends. Everything gets better inside. I think you will find when we get lost then found and get up off the ground, we learn to walk the road and share the load. My guess is we're the same, though I might not know your name. Every day is a chance. Reach out your hands, or take it slow, and then you will know everything gets better the second time. Try again, I'm with you my friend. Everything gets better in time. I think you will find we'll take it slow, oh, and then you will know everything gets better the second time. Try it again, I'm with you my friends. Everything gets better in time. I think you will find it gets better all the time. I will find it gets better all the time.
All right, thank you guys. So yeah, it's really great to end our Ontario tour here. We've been traveling around the beautiful province, and it's nice to see all the different sites. Toronto, North Bay, Fort Erie, of course, Boston, except for that we forgot our passports, so that's not going to happen. But one of the great things about touring, I mean, the gigs are fun, the girls are all right, but not so much. But the best thing is definitely getting to see this great country of ours. Anyways, we're going to do another one off our record. This one's called Julian.
You still live at home. I remember time and race when you didn't hate this place. And every moment still, if looks could kill, bodies on the floor be taken for granted. Julian says to forgive them, but I don't really think that they're sorry. Says that's alright, maybe not tonight. What I'm doing for me. And you could care less, even in that dress. Will people stop and stare, but you can't take their eyes away from there. In my home of hearts, this city is a part of everything you took and have taken for granted. Juliet says to forgive them, but I don't really think that they're sorry. Says that's alright, maybe not tonight. What I'm doing for me, alright. To forgive them. Julian says to forgive them. Julian says to forgive them, but I don't really think that they're sorry. Says that's alright, maybe not tonight. What I'm doing for me. Julian says to forgive them. I don't really think that they're sorry. Julian says to forgive them. I don't really think that they're sorry.
The Michael Wood Band, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Wood Band. Wow. I don't know, Chris, are we miking the audience tonight? Because I'm not sure if people at home can hear the thunderous applause that this capacity crowd is giving. If it does only sound like a few people clapping, it's just because I think we may have forgotten to mic the audience. But here at Sessions on the River, we like to not just hear the beautiful music that the band comes to offer, but also get to know the fellas as well. So let me go around here. We got Michael Wood of the Michael Wood Band, of course, singing and playing. I believe you're going to play some electric and acoustic. And, of course, Josh Weed on lead guitar, doing some wonderful harmonies. You guys are great with harmonies. Back here we got Alex Campbell on the drums. Like the soup? spelled exactly like the soup.
We do actually call him Soup.
You call him Soup? That's a cool name. Well, it's a different. I knew a guy, Alex, you are a ginger, is that correct? A little bit? No, that's not a problem to say that, is it? That's not offensive. But there was this one, I knew a ginger they called Juice. I think it was orange juice or something. And then, of course, Kevin on bass. And all the way from Victoria. No, Kevin has come graciously to play with you guys on this Ontario-wide tour.
To be honest, he's doing us a favor. He's leaving actually early tomorrow morning on a red-eye flight to go tour the world with Flea and John Frusciante.
Wow.
And Tom York.
And Thom Yorke. Wow. What a who knew? You are very good, so I'm not that surprised. Let's talk about May 12th, the dropping of the record.
May 5th?
Oh, May 5th. Sorry, I thought it was May 12th for some reason.
Don't worry, it was a hazy week for everyone.
2012 came Occupy This, your commentary on the Occupy Wall Street. Occupy Wall Street.
Well, it wasn't so much a commentary on Occupy Wall Street. I mean, it was a little bit. It was, that was very much on my mind as I was writing the record and everything, but it was more so about, Occupy the physical record and occupy your life. And not so much in a bad way, but just to occupy, be aware of what you're doing and appreciate every second. That's a big theme on the album as I was writing it. There's our single, End of the World, actually has this line, where were you at the end of the world? Just asking, what have you been doing, and are you aware of how good or bad it is, and how are you experiencing your life fully?
Are you owning the now?
Exactly.
Am I getting that? Am I getting that right? Am I owning
well, I don't
now?
want to say live in the moment, because then we'd be all crazy people, but that live your life like it's a storybook.
Right. So you guys, I'll just say it. You had different players on that. You had session players on that album, but now that's correct. You can confirm that. And
yes. Now
you're playing with these fine fellas. How's the dynamic change as far as in the jam room, writing songs?
I had these songs that I had written, and I'd been playing them by myself and with different guys around the Victorian music scene. And then when I got into the studio to record it, I wanted to get a really tight band to come help me out, but not to be a backing band, but to be a band, to split it 25, 25, 25. And I'm really happy to have ended up with players as excellent and professional and
wonderful,
yeah.
Talented, and I dare say attractive as these guys.
Do you dare?
Well, I will dare. So we talked a little bit about the theme of the record. You have a lot of different themes going on. There's some political, not that you're making any stands, I read that on your bio. But with these new songs, what kind of themes are coming out in some? Are you going to play some new material?
Yeah, well, our next song we're going to do is called I Feel Your Heart. And we wrote that one more as a collaborative group. And I think our sound is really filled out a little bit now that we've got some other people to help and bounce ideas and everything.
Well, perfect. I don't want to ramble on about it. Let's hear this next beautiful song with the Michael Wood Band live at Sessions on the River.
I took her on a subway ride, going into the city just for the night. When you're young, that's all you wanna do. You can't stay at home, so you look for something new. And when you fall down low, know that you are not forgotten, wishing you were home and in the space that you are not in. You're young and spinning out of control. I can't say I follow you where you'll go, but as your heart beats next to mine, I know that it will be fine. And as we stepped up off the train, she was wearing her new dress in the pouring rain, and all that I could do was smile
We just stood there in the rain for a little while. And when you fall down low, know that you are not forgotten. Wishing you were home and in the space that you are not in. No, you're young and spinning out of control. I can't say I'd follow you where you go, but as your heart beats next to mine, I know that it will be fine. Alright, Kevin Gottobnik on the bass, everybody. I feel your heart all the time. I feel your heart next to mine. I feel your heart all the time. I feel your heart next to mine. I feel your heart. I feel your heart. I feel your heart. I feel your heart. You're young and spinning out of control. I can't say I follow you where you go, but as your heart beats next to mine, I know that it will be fine. You're young and spinning out of control. I can't say I follow you where you go, but as your heart beats next to mine, I know that it will be fine. It will be fine. I took her on a subway ride, going into the city just for the night. Thanks a lot, guys. So, yeah, hopefully that'll be on our next effort. We've been traveling around quite a bit this last, well, since May 12th-ish, and we've got to see a lot of this great country of ours. And we think the thing that really unites us as a Canadian people more than hockey and lacrosse and maple syrup and saying sorry is really the Tragically Hip. So, in honor of that, was sundown in the Paris of the prairies, the wheat kings and all the treasures buried, and all we have are the rusty breezes pushing around weather vane Jesus. Zippo-lighter, he sees the killer's face. Well, maybe it's someone who's standing in the killer's place. 20 years from nothing, well, that's nothing new. Besides, well, no one's interested in something you didn't do. Well, we kings, oh, and pretty things, let's just see what the morning brings. Late-breaking story on the CBC. A nation whispers, we always knew that he'd go free. You can't be fond of living in the past, 'cause if you are, then there's no way that you're gonna last. Oh, we kings, oh, and let's just see what the morning brings.
Alright, let's get right down to it though. A dream of dreams where that high school is dead and stark. It's a museum and we're all locked in it after dark. And the walls are all yellow, grey and sinister. We're hung with pictures of our parents' prime ministers. Were we kings? Oh, and pretty things. Well, let's just see what tomorrow brings. Well, that's what tomorrow brings. Sundown in the Paris of the prairies, the wheat kings are all their treasures buried, and all we have are the rusty breezes pushing around weather vane Jesus.
What a tribute. What a tribute. What a beautiful, oh my goodness. You're going to put those boys out of business because finally they're going to hear their songs by someone who can sing them. That's just a commentary on Gord Downey's horrible singing voice.
I disagree, Gord.
Okay,
I
well,
love you if you want to work together, you know.
different
cool.
feelings, that's fine. You can talk like that. I'm not going to suck up to him. I mean, Michael Wood, we're still here. With the Michael Wood Band. I want to put an S on that for some reason. Live on the interwebs. And if you're at home or here on your smartphones, I see a few of them out there. You can be checking them out on Twitter, Facebook,
Instagram, Vine.
How do we find you on the interwebs other than just Googling you? Like twitter.com/
Michael Wood Band. So it's all very easy. It's just Michael Wood Band. I mean, Google does work pretty good. That's how I do things personally. But it's all just add Michael Wood Band.
I use Bing.
Yeah, Bing. he's the fourth person.
He's the one guy that uses Bing.
Yeah.
Now, if you're an older person and you're at your computer, if you want to type in www.michaelwoodband.com in Google, you can do that too, because I know a lot of older people like to Google things as the whole URL. Have you ever noticed that? Is anyone on Pinterest? That's what I was wondering.
No, we're guys.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're guys.
Sexist. So let's talk about Occupy This. On your website, I noticed there was a video for what you were mentioning a little bit earlier. It was the single called End of the World. Do I have any of that correct?
Yeah, most of it, except for you pronounce it single. But yeah, that was our single End of the World off of Occupy This. We did a video with Luminary Productions, which is a local island company, and we think we really enjoy what they did, and we're really happy with how it turned out.
Was there a commentary going on in the video? It's kind of a cool video. People, and don't check it out just now because we're going to hear more music, but once this set is done, quickly go over there and check out that video. You got a lot of 60s footage going on. It looks pretty cool, I thought, personally.
Yeah, well, I mean, it really comes back to that central theme of where are you and are you living your life and are you really experiencing your life? I mean, I like to think that some of that stock footage really represents like not a better time, because I think that's romanticizing it, but a different time.
And you did have some explosions.
Yes, and we did have explosions because hell, who doesn't like explosions? But
Well, listen, let's hear some more ear explosions in a good way from the Michael Wood Band. Live Sessions on the River.
All right, we're gonna do a song called "Careful, little Joel." You'll get it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do a song called "I Think I'll Just Go to Bed," and I wrote this during a time in my life when all my friends were applying to colleges, and I really just didn't care. So I decided I was gonna write a song, and then hell, I'll just go to bed. All right.
Every time someone says, son, what you do with your life, I don't know what to tell them, and it's quite alright with me, but it's never alright with them. Well, time is passing around in this beautiful town, and all these college applications never get me down. I know I never could be the norm. I'll just go to bed. Well, it's getting late and I think I'll rest my head, 'cause it's pounding from the stories running around. People keep telling me in this sleepy little town. Tell me how to live my life. You could go ahead and try, but you're just wasting your time with me. You can't change my mind. No matter how much I should be like you and do all of the things that you say and do, please, please. Well, please just let me be. I'll just go to bed while it's getting late and I think I'll rest my head, 'cause it's pounding from the stories running around. People keep telling me in this sleepy little town. Alright. I'll just go to bed while it's getting late and I think I'll rest my head, 'cause it's pounding from the stories running round. People keep telling me in this sleepy little town. Little towns, ba ba da ba da da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da 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 ba ba da.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. So I don't know if you guys have heard of a little band called the Black Keys, but I just absolutely love those guys. And I really think Josh does a great job with the song, and I just love to watch him play it. That's really why we do this song. So here's a little Black Keys.
Here's a song.
Well, down in the waves, she get my gold on the ceiling. It's alright, well, just a matter of time before she steals it. It's alright, ain't no God in my eye. Clouds covered up and barbed wire snare. Strung up, strung out, I just can't go without. I could never drown them. Come and get my Come on and get my gold on the ceiling. It's alright, well, just a matter of time before she steals it. It's alright, ain't no God in my eye. They wanna get his. They wanna get my gold on the ceiling. It's alright, well, just a matter of time before she steals it. It's alright, ain't no God in my gold on the ceiling. It's alright, we're just a matter of time before they steal it. I don't mind, ain't no God in my eye.
Whoa! Whoa!
Josh Whedon on the electric guitar, everybody.
Wow! Oh, John.
See, I told you he does all right?
Nailed it. Wow, great job, guys. So, I don't know, did I mention that we're live on the interwebs, and this is being recorded live in the studio called Sessions on the River in Fort Erie, which everybody's going crazy in the audience about that. Is this... I was wondering while you guys were performing, has the technology to record live and broadcast it on the interwebs made it out to British Columbia yet, or is this in Ontario?
No, we actually haven't got digital yet. We're still completely analog.
That makes sense.
It's about Alberta right now. So you can sometimes find a studio in Calgary that has a Pro Tools board, but
most of the time
it's hit and miss.
Tape.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys have never been recorded live before.
Well, just one time with the VHS home movie, kind of.
Oh, is that true? Did they make? That was just something you found in a thrift store somewhere?
Oh yeah. You know, it's stock. It's every band has one if you're from west of Calgary.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I haven't seen one of those for ages. Have you ever recorded audio, let's say, in a live venue or circumstance?
Pretty much every show, yeah.
Oh, really?
I have a little handy Zoom recorder.
Are you guys recording right now?
No, I wasn't under the impression that I needed to this
It's
show.
redundant. You're not getting a copy of this. This is for us. You should have recorded your own version if you wanted one. Well, that's an interesting fact. That is there any anecdote attached to that particular fact?
One thing I was telling you earlier
What?
about this crime boss wannabe who looked like Jabba the Hutt in human
Well,
form.
he abducted you, didn't he? So I don't know if that's wannabe. I
First-
mean, not that that's a good thing, but crime boss.
And a girl.
Was anyone
It was
of
his
some,
girl.
like piggish, like one of those pig things that Jabba the Hutt has. I don't know what they are. I'm not a Star
We've
Wars
yet to
geek.
bioengineer one of those. So.
Where was this? Like, what was this in BC or was it in Ontario or somewhere in the middle?
Certain bars.
In Calgary, actually, my hometown.
Whose hometown is that?
Well, I
You're
like to
from
say that.
Calgary?
Originally.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Scandal.
from Victoria, BC, my foot.
Well, only the last 6 years.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that really threw me. Okay. So, what other lies have you told?
It's all lies.
My name is Matthew, Driftwood. So anyway, so Jabba the Hutt abducts you and takes you
Outside. There's like a little anteroom. I didn't want to go all the way, but they were like forcing me. And
How did they force you?
he had a bodyguard. He was messing with me.
What was his complaint? Just that you were there?
He thought I was, working for the cops or something. Or
And this was all down to, we must remind the audience, your recording device.
yes, don't set up recording devices near sketchy-looking people.
Because he thought that you were trying to record his band.
Yes. No. His shady business deals.
Oh, so anyway, he broke the recording device? Is that what happened?
He broke my SD card. I convinced him not to break the whole thing because I said there's no internal hard drive. And then he said I was lucky that nothing else got broken.
Well, that is true. Yeah, your parts of your body, let's say.
Yeah, I
or
need
something.
those.
That is a harrowing story. Well, nothing like that's going to happen here in Fort Erie because it's just not that populated.
You promise, Joel?
I can't promise that, but I'm just guessing it won't. Let's hear more from, of course, the amazing Michael Wood Band, all the way from Calgary.
All right, here's one called How Does It Feel? Straight to my heart. All of the pages are starting to blur. Well, trying not to think of her. Walk in the park, the middle of the night. Well, she is there, it'll end in a fight. Walk in the dark to clear your mind. No matter how far you go, you'll run out of time. I can never get up, hey, hey, or around. How does it feel to fall to the ground? I can never get up, hey, hey, or around. How does it feel to fall to the ground? Well, you had all of the answers. You say they're just circumstances. Well, can you feel all of the pain? What I was, well, trying to explain. Well, I can never get up, hey, hey, or around. How does it feel to fall to the ground? I can never get up, hey, hey, or around. Well, how does it feel to fall to the ground? Well, I can never get up, hey, hey, or around. Well, thanks a lot, guys. So, as I was writing a lot of these songs, the whole Arab Spring movement was going on, and I followed it a little bit. I mean, as much as your average person my age. But I saw this one moment that I thought was really inspiring, not just of the movement, but of humanity in general. The Christian protesters in Egypt, they protected the Muslims during their time of prayer by making this whole human shield chain thing that I thought was really kind of amazing, and one of those points in humanity where we all kind of come together and maybe not fuck it up so much. Anyways, I wrote this song. It's called Should We Be Afraid?
Hear the call. And fighting down below, when you protect them, you save us all. And when we see them, like in a dream, fighting for freedom, for you and for me. Should we be afraid in the land of the free? Should we get up and run? Is there something to fear? Should we be afraid in the land of the free? Should we get up and run? Well, is there something to fear? Well, should we be afraid? Should we get up and run? Well, should we be afraid? Should we get up and run? Well, should we be afraid? Should we get up and run? Well, should we be afraid? Should we get up and run?
right, thank you guys so very much for having us. Everyone at Fort Erie, Joel for hosting, and I mean everybody listening at home. It means so much to us. We really appreciate it. Anyways, this is a single that we've been talking about. It's called End of the World. I hope you enjoy it.
Chevrolet and drive across the USA. Line up in the streets for the clearance sale. Go to work, buy a house, it never fails. The microwaves and television, picket fences and security system. Step right up to any trip. Don't worry about a thing, this has all been fixed. Don't want the sugar, don't want the spice, don't want the ordinary, everything nice. Don't want another day in this paradise. Where were you at the end of the world? Where were you when it started to fall? Where were you at the end of the world? Where were you when we lost it all? Running the race to all homes in outer space, complete with a robot with nothing to worry about. Follow me to the land of the free. Don't want the sugar, don't want the spice, don't want the ordinary, everything nice. Don't want another day in this paradise. Where are you at the end of the world? You are starting to fall. Where are you at the end of the world? Where are you when we lost it all? We lost it all. Go on!
Michael Wood Band, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Wood Band, everybody. Thank you so much, guys, for coming.
Thank you so
all
much,
the way
Joel.
from Victoria, BC. This is Sessions on the River live from Fort Erie. Thank you so much for joining us. Send us out there, Chris.
Thanks for listening to the Ready We're Rollin' showcase at Sessions on the River. Join us for another evening of great music. A special thanks to Jim Winnie from J&B Music Full On Production. This has been an Earth, Sky, Water production. Tonight's show was produced by Chris Curry. You could be anywhere in the world, yet you chose to be here with us. Good night.